What's your beef with Natembeya? Commando.
You know, the moment you have a narrative that you are portraying the political faction that you purport to lead, that if you are not in that faction, then you are going home. I mean, who is he? He doesn't remote control the voters. He's behaving as if he has already won his second term as governor before elections are held next year. He's forgetting that all of us, we are on the journey of persuading voters to vote for us. I have a superior development record in this country. It's more superior than any other member of parliament. Many people think there's AI or something else. In Kimilili constituency, 93% of all our primary schools, all the buildings were built by me from 2017 to date. All those that existed from 2017 backwards, dating up to pre-colonial times, I have replaced them. My primary schools looks like Strathmore University. You can't even compare them with the Kisii University. You can't. You can't compare my primary schools with Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University. You can't.
We need to see them.
And they are there, and the people appreciate what we have done. You know, the Huduma Center, which is phenomenal, right? Our Matili National Matili Technical Training Institute is elevated to Matili National Polytechnics, and I have put money to do massive things. Wait for a few months. You will see things that you've never seen in Kimilili constituency. And then somebody says that if I am not with them, I will go home. I want to show them that whatever they are saying is completely different.
So that's the beef with Natembeya.
But you know, when I meet with him, Natembeya is, he has got that pride of police officers. You know, police officers, they are trained to deal with the criminals. So their language is not friendly to criminals. For you to threaten somebody to record a statement or a statement or be able to, whatever you have to, there is a way you do it. Either kama mtu amelala chini, you know, or nitakumaliza, you know, nitakumaliza, so that now the guy you are now say, wacha niseme. You get the point?
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't know that when he's addressing people, he is no longer addressing the criminals used to address when he was regional commissioner. So you go somewhere in a funeral, seated there, and he addressing you the way he was addressing bandits, because bandits, they watch TV. So he was addressing bandits in Rift Valley somewhere when they will watch TV in the evening. Then they see Natembeya addressing to them with a very harsh language. So he has not changed. He uses the same language when he's even addressing voters and his fellow leaders. That's why at times I tried to find out whether he's popular or not. So I met him in a funeral and I tried to lecture him. Not in a bad way. I tried to lecture him. And I told him that even if you are breathing, breathe. Your neighbor should not hear when you are breathing. And he lied low like an envelope because I had the support of all the people. That's when I realized this man is a complete coward. It's a typical regional commissioner where you warn criminals in a baraza, but at night you don't sleep at home because you fear that the criminals, the same bandits could be coming to look for you in your home. So you don't sleep at home. Or you sleep with the whole police station. Instead of the police going to guard the locals in their homes. You sleep with the whole police station in your compound because you are for fear of reprisals from the same bandits you was addressing. You know? And I want to tell you, Obinna, on this show is that I want you to write somewhere.
Okay.
I harbor the same ambitions similar to that of George Natembeya and Edwin Sifuna.
Oh.
The only problem is that the only difference is that I am following a particular route, which is more sure. But them, they want to use a shortcut.
Oh, so you all want to be president?
Yes, them, they are using a shortcut.
Shortcut ni gani? Sisi ndio
Shortcut where you want to fiaka everybody, fiaka Wetangula, fiaka Musalia, you want to remove them by force. That's the only formula that differs from mine. And I want you to write somewhere. Okay. After the death of Wamalwa Kijana, I will be the second serious presidential candidate from the Luo community.
Okay.
You can write somewhere. I'll come here by 2032.
20?
32.
2032, you're going for presidency?
I'll come here in 2032 and we'll have, I pray that God gives you long health,
Amen.
long life. I pray that yourself and the people around here, they will be part of a delegation that will be alive when Jesus comes to take his people.
Amen to that.
Yeah, and I will remind you of these things.
Okay.
You know, and let me tell you, I am not the kind of a person who gets excited by crowds. When Natembeya goes to issue fertilizer and 2 kilogram packages of seedlings, many people comes to him, then he begins to lie to himself that is a presidential material, and that if he runs for president, he will win it. And even before the women, I've even been paying hospital bills for a number of women from his county, because you see, Kimilili constituency borders to Trans Nzoia, around Chesamisi. That's the Hendu ward. We border with my constituency. And every time this man comes to issue seedlings around that particular area, by the end of the exercise, the evening, most of all women are admitted in hospitals. You know, when those women come in, some are very old with battling some lifestyle diseases. They are taken through some exercises that are similar to paramilitary, practicing on how to say tawe. A CEC will first come, take about 2 hours practicing with these women how to respond to tawe. By the time when Natembeya himself comes, and he takes them now through the same tawe parade. By the time they are given the seedlings, some women have backaches, some are hospitalized, unable to pay their fees. I pay them. I've always pleaded with George Natembeya that when you are issuing these free seedlings, these women, don't pass these women to paramilitary. Even for you to, before you go to paramilitary, you go through some medical tests to confirm that you are fit to go through paramilitary. But he doesn't appreciate the fact that these women, if I want them to participate in the paramilitary activities of tawe gestures, at least they should have a doctor confirming that they are in a good health. No, they are tedious. You practice like 2 hours. Very difficult. No. Let me tell you. Wewe Obinna. Ukikaa tu miezi 5 bila tu kufanya gym, kufanya exercise. Do you hata ukikimbia tu uende tu cheze tu hiyo mpira tu kidogo tu hivi dakika 10, unajua utaumwa na misuli mpaka utameza pana tu.
I know, lakini kusema tawe kufanya hivi mtu anaenda kulazwa.
Mama anaumwa na bafu bwana.
Juu ya kufanya tawe.
You know, he's vigorous. Not just like this way you do like this. No, when you do like this, atakwambia hapo mbele, hapo funga, hapo wewe inua hapo funga. Do hivi unafunga hivi. By the time you finish like this tawe, unaumwa na bafu, mgongo unauma. Some women are hospitalized.
And they bring the bills to you.
In fact, I'm sure even now the women are breathing a sign of relief because that exercise will resume next year, March. At least now the women are saying, hey, Papa Nalua. You know, those are women who...
You don't think that our mothers really need that exercise? Because you kama tu ile kufanya.
No, but that one is conditional. You have to do it. And you have to do it like your life depends on it.
But even you tell people to do the exercise for 2 terms. So pia unaambia fanya hivi, nitumie mkubwa hivi.
No, I don't tell them hapo. I just say wacha nione 2 terms, then we just see them do like this.
Yeah? So when you do it for 2 hours, unajua mtu akibeba hivi, unajua anaenda kama huku inamuuma.
You know the governor, the governor of Trans Nzoia is also the president of Trans Nzoia.
Okay.
He has protocols.
Okay.
Before he finally arrives, the chief officer arrives. He takes the congregation through Tawe parades. The CEC in charge of agriculture arrives. He takes them through the final preparations for the Tawe parade. So when the boss himself arrives, His Excellency arrives now. And now, because he is doing it for the TVs and for the video, they have to repeat like for 6-7 minutes. And because he has a number of things that he talks about. Umasikini, Wetangula, Mutavati, William Ruto, Kasongo, UDA.
Sema alafu tutasema Tawe. Sema alafu tuseme Tawe.
I don't want you to be hospitalized because I've come here. Unless if you can give me a medical permit confirming that
I'm okay.
Your health status are good for you to.
But ufisadi Tawe.
No, but
ukabila Tawe. Sio tumekubaliana ama unataka ufisadi?
But I mean, of course.
Na ukabila.
Of course, I agree, but you don't have to parade. You don't have to. The occasion is to issue free seedlings to deserving people of Trans Nzoia.
Okay.
And I'm told, as they are saying, Tawe, his scouts, his enforcement officers are just looking around, checking those who don't do it very well, very nicely. I'm told they end up not getting anything. That's what I'm told. They're not getting anything.
So if you do it well, what are you giving?
So what he has been doing is beef with me. He sees me as his competitor, as a stumbling block to his political progress. I am the only one from Bungoma who can lecture him anywhere, anytime, and the people will like it. Because I say things the way they are. Okay. I am not a coward. When you are a president of a county, you have resources to improve the life of the people. Right? Mm-hmm. So when you speak about another person not developing the country, you should also begin by amplifying the successes that you have brought in the community.
You don't believe Trans Nzoia imeendelea?
Okay, anyway, Natembeya has done pretty well because he's the only governor, not only in Kenya. I like giving credit to where it's due. Okay. Give it to him. I mean, he has tried. He's the only governor, not just in Kenya, but even in Africa, who felt very necessary to put money in the budget to buy coffins for his people. He's the only one both in Africa, even in the whole world. There is no one. Give it to him. Just sitting down and saying that these my people, their life expectancy is very low because of very many other factors. So I don't want them to suffer in life, and both in life and in death.
Now, so moving on swiftly.
He convinced his assembly to set aside money to buy coffins. So when you die, they just go to the store, they look at this, which your size, your length. Wanachukua yako hapo wanakuweka, give it to him. Give it to him. In fact, wacha nimtolee kofia, give it to him. He has tried.
We know that when our people die, we normally have a problem with buying coffins and paying the morgue charges and everything. It is a noble cause.
That's why I've agreed. I've said, give it to him. I mean, he sat down. It was a well-thought idea. He had other options of either stocking medicine and ensuring his people get proper medication. But he felt that it is true that doctors treat, God heals. So he felt like that the rate of healing is a bit low because human being you treat, but God heals. So he just maybe got reports from his people that the rate of healing is very low. So you prepare.
You know, Trans Nzoia is a food basket of the country.
Yeah, and by the way, it's not just him. You know, I think his thinking can be equated to that of Martin Shikuku. You know, Martin Shikuku dug his own grave, bought his own coffin. I think 10 years before he died. He may have reasons why he never wanted, maybe wanted a coffin of particular whatever. And he has even gone a notch higher to, I'm told that in the budget lines, there are clear provisions, the white coffins and the one that are mahogany kind of, I'm told that women prefer white, it's the color of whatever. So give it to him. By the way, pass my congratulations specifically on that aspect when you meet with him.